Okay, so I just looked it up and I pretty much did everything to the max that you can in the beta. I'm pretty much running into
Deliverer.
my. Can I kill you, bro? Yeah, die. Just die. Just don't don't ever come back. Don't ever come back. Sorry. As I was saying, I pretty much did everything. I'm running into beta closed walls every step of the way. Now, I like for example here, this in playtest area limit. I keep seeing that, so pretty much everything is done. So I want to give my thoughts real quick. I think it was really cool. I'm very happy with the accessibility and like the it's right here, the Slayer seal. A lot of people are going to say this is cheese, and it is, of course, but it's adds so much accessibility for people who don't have time or don't have. I'll just say it bluntly, don't have the skill set to master all of these bosses again and again and again. I don't have the time. I don't. Like, can I do it if I had all day? Yeah, probably. Do I want? Would I even want to if I could? Probably not. No, I don't find it enjoyable. What I find enjoyable is learning the story, and learning and continuing the experience of the game. That's what I enjoy. That's what I like. I have tried to play so many Souls games, and I've given them a serious, real shot. But what stops me is I run into a wall where a boss has a stupid gimmick that takes 4 hours to learn, 7 hours to beat. Sometimes it takes days. Some bosses are so hard, even the best Souls players will take days to beat them. I don't want to do that. That's horrible. That's not fun to me. I do not find any enjoyment in that at all. So far, Mortal Shell 2 has been amazing with that, and I feel like the accessibility is extremely good. And the combat feels really good. It doesn't feel too cheesy or gimmicky. Enemy wise, like there's not a bunch of BS, right? Which I really do like. I literally, unironically, could probably say I hate Souls like and Souls games. For I could go on and on. I really can, but I am enjoying my time, and I really do think I'm actually gonna buy this. It depends what they changed on full release. If they change pretty much anything for the accessibility of the game, I'm probably not, because that's the big selling point for me personally. Well, besides the story, I think that the story is cool. It's cool so far. I think collecting shells is kind of mid. I like when you learn about the characters, that makes it more personal. That can I feel like that might take a little bit to do though. Like you have to collect a handful of stuff, and that can take a while to actually learn about the shells. Like I've learned two memories about TL, and I suppose I haven't really had them for a long time, but you gotta search for the resources, and there's of course the whole game story going on alongside that. So, you know, regardless though, it's better when you learn about them, because not being able to choose your own character or shell, so to speak, at the beginning, like for example, a Dark Souls game, not being able to do stuff like that makes it a little less personal. But they do well by make there's like a lot of shells, and they do well by making them cool and unique. There's actually a handful of shells that I want to see. I want to see what they do. I want to learn about them. I want to know the story. I want to learn more about the game's story, and I want to progress. I really actually do want to progress. I feel a desire to continue, which is very rare for me in games like this because I'm usually hung up on a bunch of annoyances that typical Souls games have. However, Mortal Shell 2, it's done an amazing job at just being very accessible and very it's the plot is it's not being too slow or too fast. The pacing feels good. Obviously, it's the open beta, so I can't really like see a lot of it. I feel like I know very little still. I feel like I have explored really all I can. I feel like I've scoured every inch of what is possible. And, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Overall score, I would say I would say 6 out of 10. The reason it's a 6 out of 10 is one, it's a Souls game. So that's already putting it at a little bit of a lower score. Not because I think Souls games are like bad games. It's a complex thing for me in Souls games. I don't think they're bad, like Dark Souls. I don't think those games are bad. Like they're a good story. There's a lot of depth to them. But the thing is they're not my favorite type of game. My favorite type of game is like Baldur's Gate 3. That is the peak, the pinnacle, the genuine top of the mountain type game for me. And of course, I can enjoy many other games and respect many other games. But of course, it's not like I'm going to put those in the same rating as the top of the mountain. I would say another thing that takes it off is I'm thinking of something to say. The beta doesn't give me a lot. I haven't really done a lot, so it's hard to find something negative. Especially because I've done really well for myself in this game here. I feel like I've done pretty well. Oh, yes. The maps. The maps, I don't like the map. I don't like this. Okay, I do not like this because even in this might change in the full game, but look, the Marrow Keep. I can't like enter this via map, so this is all I get. I cannot tell what's actually inside the Marrow Keep until I go inside it, and I have to go around and round and round and round and round, and it's really tedious because I don't know where things like I. A lot of times I want to go to the shop and see if the shop has anything new, but I'm like, okay, well, where's the shop? So I'm like going through all these holes, all these walls, all these freaking places, and it's like, ugh, dude, I wish I could just look at the map. Okay, I go this way, and there it is. That's pretty annoying. So yeah, those are definitely the top two things. The map really needs work. This needs serious work. But yeah, I think I said everything. Like these, I can't say a lot because I literally can't even go here. It doesn't allow me. I did stop at the beta, so I'm gonna end it here. I had fun. If nothing changes like accessibility wise, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get it 100%. I'm really enjoying my time.